Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be seeing the Blue Brawlers versus the Power Pumpkins in round 7. The Blue Brawlers are equipped with padded leather, studded shields, and iron cores, and their elite weapon is slime. And the Power Pumpkins have sharpened sticks, padded leather, slime, and their elite weapon is an iron core. Now, who will win in this battle? Let's find out. Whole bunch of the blue brawlers are getting glued to the bottom of the pool there. Seeing plenty of iron cores, it looks like the blue brawlers might be taking the most losses so far. But I'm also seeing plenty of power pumpkin corpses. It's a bit of a hard battle to view. It's all underwater. It's actually looking like a closer battle than I thought it was going to be. And it looks like the blue brawlers have won this battle. Now, is this an act of luck, or just an act of being properly equipped? Let's find out in the second match. Alright, both teams are ready. Let's get match 2 underway. And they're charging to the center of the pool again. The blue team is getting glued to the ground once more. And the item that could be saving the blue team could be their studded shields. That is one of the best defensive items in this battle. In fact, it's one of the best defensive items for these soldiers altogether. I'm seeing plenty of blues running around. I'm not seeing many power pumpkins left. This could be that the power pumpkins have died yet again. And yep, I am declaring the blue brawlers the winners. They've taken a beating, most of them have lost their armor, and a majority of their team is dead. However, they're the only ones left standing. They are the winners. We'll be back in just a moment with round 8 of the first tier of the clay tournament. Alright, let's get round 8 underway. Today we are having the Outstanding Gentlemen, represented by the Orange Clay Soldiers. Their items are sharpened sticks, slime, gravel, and their elite item, 8 mushrooms. Now these are the brown ones, not the poison ones. Basically they're a bit of food that they can eat and heal themselves. And we have the Gluttonous Greys. Their items are brown mushrooms, sharpened sticks, shields, and their elite item is horses. So let's see who will win in this battle. Here comes a barrage of gravel from the Outstanding Gentleman. Just hammering on the Gluttonous Greys. Gluttonous Greys have managed to close in. They lost all their horses. And some of the Gluttonous Greys are getting glued to the ground. I see some of them eating food, keeping their health up. It's good for them. It could be bad for the Outstanding Gentleman, though. And the battle's migrated from one side of the field to the other. Looks like the Outstanding Gentlemen are hammering on the King Soldier. And one of the Gluttonous Greys have managed to catch themselves on fire. I am seeing a little bit more orange than gray in this battle. And one of the soldiers managed to turn into bricks. Good job on that guy. Any battle with these Gluttonous Greys can turn into a really long and drawn out battle, due to the fact that they can keep on healing themselves for a short amount of time. However, the Outstanding Gentlemen have managed to deplete their healing simply through ranged attacks. And now it's just a matter of, can the Outstanding Gentlemen penetrate the shield defense of the Gluttonous Greys? And do the Gluttonous Greys have enough food to keep on fighting? Turn of events, the battle has moved inside of the Outstanding Gentleman's starting area. We have to switch over to an aerial view. I'm seeing plenty of Gluttonous Greys glued to the floor, finally free. They rejoin the fray. And another King Soldier has appeared on the field, again on the Gluttonous Grey's side, but the Outstanding Gentlemen just keep on hammering them back down. And there's another King Soldier. The reason we have these King Soldiers is because we have to dispense a nugget in order to get the guys out of their starting areas. After that, they enjoy going to battle. The Outstanding Gentlemen are a little bit too focused on taking out any King Soldiers that appear. But the Gluttonous Greys don't seem to be interested in fighting too much. Perhaps they're a little bit more passive than the other soldiers. But it looks like their passiveness is managing to win it for them. Plenty of those soldiers haven't been in the fight, so they've been sitting back, keeping their health at full strength. And the Outstanding Gentlemen are all dead. This could be the first match where we have gravel involved that is not the decider for the winning team. Is this just a fluke? Or do the Gluttonous Greys have a chance of moving on to the next tier? Let's find out in a moment. Alright. Let's get this second match started. Here comes our teams. And charging they go. I'm gonna have to call this to a stop. I realized I forgot something again, guys. I am terribly sorry about this. I forgot to give the outstanding gentlemen their gravel. So sorry. Let's try this again. Alright, it's time to get the second match underway. Here comes our teams. Gluttonous Greys are out the gate. And the outstanding gentlemen are barraging them with gravel. And now they're slowly closing in. They've already wiped out all the Gluttonous Greys' horses. And they've trapped the Gluttonous Greys inside their own starting area. And it looks like mayhem in there. I see food being eaten. This barrage of gravel is almost non-stop. Could the outstanding gentleman actually win it this time? Up, here comes the Gluttonous Greys. They're charging across the field to get a king soldier. The Gluttonous Greys will follow their king soldier wherever he goes. And they will protect him with their lives. But it seems that the outstanding gentlemen have turned the battle in their favor somehow. Although they're all starting to focus on the king soldiers again, that's going to be their downfall again, I believe. Glue is being deployed. And they're just massacring that king soldier. It looks like that the outstanding gentlemen are starting to take heavy losses due to their focus. Does this mean that the Gluttonous Greys are going to win? In fact, a lot of the Gluttonous Greys seem to just be picking up random items on the field. Which probably is working out for their benefit. And it looks like the outstanding gentlemen have their own king soldier. He's glued a Gluttonous Grey to the ground. Oh, the king soldier's dead. And we are down to the last couple outstanding gentlemen. One of them has picked up a new suit of armor. He's charging for the crown of a Gluttonous Grey. And this match has already been decided. There's way more Gluttonous Greys than there are orange soldiers. This guy is the last guy, and he's taking forever to go down. He has managed to take out the king, and he's kinged himself. Was that him dying? I believe it was. There's no more fighting sounds. Gluttonous Greys are the winner. They will be moving on to the next tier of this tournament. We'll be back here in Hellfire Manor in just a moment with the last match of this tier. As the Gluttonous Greys commit suicide. And now, we begin our final round. This round is going to be one of the more interesting rounds. Both of our opponents are definitely not at home in this fiery environment. First up we have the Toxic Turtles. They are equipped with sharpened sticks, redstone dust, and turtle mounts. And for their elite weapon, they have some poison mushrooms. And their opponent is the Aqua Knights. These guys are equipped with snowballs, padded leather, and their own turtle mounts. And their elite item is blaze rods. Let's find out which team does better in an environment not suited for them. Here comes both our teams. And they're off on their turtles. Ooh, the Toxic Turtles have lost all their turtles almost instantly to a snowball barrage. But the Aqua Knights also lost a majority of their turtles right away. Some of them are getting blinded though. That blinding powder pretty much takes them out of the fight right away. It is becoming a battle of speed versus, well, not speed, but slow versus blind. And I'm seeing a huge amount of Aqua Knight corpses over there. It seems their padded leather just isn't enough to stop a sharp stick from piercing their little bodies. And some of the Toxic Turtles seem to have swiped a bit of wool from the enemy soldiers, padding their own armor, making them a little bit tougher. This one soldier was bravely throwing snowballs from a distance, trying to support his comrades by slowing down their enemies. And we're down to just a handful of fighters left. And it looks like the Aqua Turtles might... Not the... Oh! The Toxic Turtles took the victory at the very end there. This was a really close match. There's only one soldier left, and he has crowned himself the king of this arena. Well, too bad. Time for me to clean up this mess, and we'll see if they do it again. Alright, we're back. This time I made sure they all were fully equipped. And they most definitely are. It's time to see which team takes home the victory. And out charge the turtles. First, all the turtles of the enemy team, barraged by snowballs, instantly taken out. And, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's that the turtles instantly die on soul sand. I honestly don't know the mechanics of these turtles. A lot of the fighting is taking place inside the Aqua Knights starting area. And I am seeing plenty of corpses from both teams laying around. Let's zoom in for a closer look. And I am seeing plenty of Toxic Turtles. It looks like the Aqua Knights have taken a major defeat this time around. Maybe they didn't throw their snowballs fast enough. And that's it. The Toxic Turtles have taken a victory. A huge victory this time. Last time there was only one of their team left. This time they have almost everyone. This concludes Tier 1 of the Clay Tournament. We have 9 teams that get to move on to the next round. Of course, 9 teams is an odd number, so one team will have to fight twice in order to stay in the tournament. And the teams will be chosen at complete random. So stay tuned, and we will find out which team is the ultimate.